Because the question that you have asked is, what is possible for me? For me.
What is possible for me?
What I'm proposing you is that you would reinvent yourself for the next decade. Yes, because you hold the power to reinvent yourself. You hold the power to create a brand new man beyond recognition. Your recognition first. I want you to start thinking that you can reinvent yourself so badly. You can make yourself so new that even you yourself no longer recognize yourself. You will have to reacquaint yourself with yourself all over again. This is the life that I am living. This is the insight I'm sharing with you because that's what I've done for myself. I have to get to know myself all over again. Forget about people having to get to know me all over again. How about me getting to know myself all over again? How about you getting to know yourself all over again? It makes no sense for me whatsoever to wish you Happy New Year if you're gonna be the same. What is a new year going to do for you? Nothing. You are the man in control. You are the first mover. If you don't change, nothing will. If you don't work, nothing will. So I have chosen to wish you Happy New You for 2020. 2020 is not only a new year, it's also a new decade. It's an opportunity to look at your life from the perspective of the next 10 years. I want to share some ideas with you. I want to share some practical insights with you again in 2020. But first, if you are new, consider subscribing because I am committed to providing you with practical insights if you are getting on NoFap, semen retention, and sex transmutation. I also have a shout out to my new 2020 patrons. Patrons, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. My brother Simba, my brother Jake, and my brother Jonathan. Thank you guys for signing up for my personal coaching program on Patreon. Amazing things are happening with these guys. Their lives are being changed as we work together on this journey. If you are ready, I'm ready. I want to share some insights with you. Let's go. I have a vision for your life for 2020. I call it 2020 vision because I have a 2020 vision for my life. What I'm proposing you is that you would reinvent yourself for the next decade. Yes, because you hold the power to reinvent yourself. You hold the power to create a brand new man beyond recognition. Your recognition first. I want you to start thinking that you can reinvent yourself so badly. You can make yourself so new that even you yourself no longer recognize yourself. You will have to reacquaint yourself with yourself all over again. This is the life that I am living. This is the insight I'm sharing with you because that's what I've done for myself. I have to get to know myself all over again. Forget about people having to get to know me all over again. How about me getting to know myself all over again? How about you getting to know yourself all over again? See, this decade presents an opportunity, an enormous opportunity to make yourself what you could have been, should have been, would have been if it weren't for porn addiction and the many years of wasting time and energy and lack motivation. Those years are gone. If you are on NoFap and semen retention, you have been saved, or at least you are on the journey to your salvation. I want you to wake up to this opportunity. I want you to wake your spirit up. I want you to start thinking with a sense of urgency that it is urgent that you work on yourself. It is urgent that you reinvent yourself. It is urgent that you take charge of your transformation. That it is urgent to take charge of your metamorphosis. I want to share some ideas with you. So in 2020, I wish that you learn to overcome learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is the idea that as you go through trials and tribulations and the many failures that you have experienced in life, you have learned to become helpless. So when you are faced with a new challenge, your subconscious mind automatically decides that you can't do it. So you're not even aware that you have decided that you can't do it. You just find yourself confused, unable to move on, demotivated, uninspired, because you have learned helplessness. I want you to get to a position where you can overcome learned helplessness. And how you're going to overcome learned helplessness is by using critical thinking and first principles analysis. That is, you're going to put pen to paper and analyze yourself the way a scientist would do in a lab. And analyze yourself the way a physicist would do in a lab to find the core foundation principles of your life, what makes your life work. As you reinvent yourself, you're going to create a new vision for your life. And in that vision, we're going to ask some questions. But the first question and most important question that we are going to ask from critical thinking and from first principles analysis is, what is possible for you? I want you to ask yourself that question. What is possible for me? Not what is possible for John Doe. Not what is possible for Mark, Johnny, Junior, Peter. No. What is possible for me? Because if you model yourself after people around you, you're going to live a mediocre life like those people. And what they're capable of doing, you may not, or you may have greater abilities and potential than they. So it is detrimental to model your life after people around you. But it is very useful to put pen to paper and sit down and meditate and contemplate on your own life, your own abilities, your own desires. So I want you to ask yourself, given myself, my set of circumstances, my skills, my talents, my abilities, my desires, given a set of those things, what is possible for me? As you contemplate on that question, as you meditate on that question, some answers will come up in your consciousness. They will just bubble up. Because every question that is asked of the universe is answered. Every prayer that is prayed is always answered. When the answer comes, you may be too busy to notice it. That's why a lot of inventors and business innovators and producers and writers and thinkers say that their best ideas come while they're about to fall asleep, or while they're in the shower, or while they go for a walk. Because in those times, you are loose, you are open, and then the idea surges up, and then you are aware enough to catch it. But every time you ask a question of the universe, every time you ask a question of God, if you believe in God, or universe, if you believe in evolution, the answer will come. Because your mind has unlimited potential to generate answers for you. I guarantee you, if you ask the question, what is possible for you, and you continue asking the question, and you continue contemplating on the question, and putting yourself in a state or in a receptive state, the answer will come. When the answer comes, you write it down. And when you write it down, now you further inquire of the answer. You further ask questions such as, how can I achieve that? How can I take the first step towards the achievement of this new vision, of this new goal? Do I need to learn new skills? Do I need to partner with people? Do I need to study a new field? What do I need to do? And that answer will come also. See, you are the captain of your life. You are the director of your life. You are the scientist of your life. You are the writer of your life. You are the philosopher of your life. You are in control. Your thoughts become reality. Your thoughts crystallize into the experiences you have in your life. Your thoughts create the people that you come in contact with. Your thoughts attract the events, places, circumstances, and people that you deal with. You are the author of your life. Nobody else is responsible and is creating your life. You are the creator of your own experiences. As you take greater control of your thought process, as you take greater control of your awareness, you will inevitably create a higher order life. A life that you enjoy more of, a life that you are more peaceful, a life that you begin to generate money or wealth and success according to you. Because the question that you have asked is, what is possible for me? For me. What is possible for me? With what do you believe? What do you believe is possible for you? Why don't you take that leap of faith in 2020 and explore the possibility of what is possible for you? For you, my friend. Maybe there is an author dormant in you. Maybe there is a musician, a singer, a computer programmer, the next innovator, the next business creator. Maybe there is so much potential in you, but you have not been able to tap into that because you have not had the opportunity to sit down quietly to inquire within, to go deep inside. Just you, the universe, pen and paper. What is possible for you, my brother? What is possible for you? If you need help, I'm always here. Check my Patreon. I have a brand new coaching program called 2020 Vision Mastermind to help with goal settings, envisioning, and creating a higher order life as you get on NoFap, semen retention, and sex energy transmutation. My brother, this life is yours. This new year is yours. This new decade is yours. Make the best of it. Reinvent yourself. Spend time analyzing, critically thinking about your life, and asking the question, what is possible for you in 2020? And lastly, in 2020, I want you to pick a role model. I want you to pick somebody who is a successful entrepreneur or person on the public scene. And it's someone that you already admire. Pick that person, study them, watch every interview that they've ever had, read their biography if there is one, read any article they may have written. Spend time studying them. Spend time studying their thinking and problem-solving method. For me, for 2020, this person is Elon Musk. I've always been fond of this man. Comes to find out, he and I share the same personality type, INTJ. He uses first principles analysis or reasoning to solve problems. It's interesting that I never knew there was a name for that, but that's how I've always conducted my life. That's how I've been able to get out of bad relationship. I go to the very foundation, the very foundational components and constituents of a situation, and then I reason up from there. I build my new reasoning on top of the foundation. And if my reasoning says I need to go, I go. If my reasoning says I need to go ahead, I go ahead. If it says not to go ahead, I don't go ahead. This is very critical and very useful for life. So pick a role model. Learn their thinking method and their problem solving method or strategy. And stick to it, because we need to learn from somebody. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can build on somebody else's foundation. Given that that person is more successful than you, obviously they know something that you don't know. Obviously they do things in ways that you don't. And that's what we're going to do. That's what I've done. And that's the insights I'm sharing with you. My brother, wake up to the fact that you are in control of your life. As you get on NoFap and Semen retention, portals have been opened for you. Doors have been opened for you. The gods are with you. You are on the journey where legends are created, where legends are made, and you are one in the making. Let's go for 2020. Let's go for this new decade. Happy New You, my brother. Until next time, namaste.